Hey guys, so I am here with another video. Welcome back to my channel. So I decided to start this video off with a story time video because I have been trying to answer questions and doing tags, but then I delete them because they just seem so boring. So I decided to give you guys a story time video, and this story time video is how I got into a fight that wasn't meant for me. So let's just jump right into it. Okay, so I was in middle school. I don't know how old I was, but I know it was in the seventh grade. Was it in the seventh grade? Was it in the eighth grade? It was in the seventh grade. And I was fairly new. I had came to that school in seventh grade, so I was still fairly new. I just kind of sat with anybody, and I was really quiet because at that point in time, it's like I was so used to moving a lot because we moved a lot, and I just like I'm not about this whole making new friends thing. I'm just gonna sit and just chill out. The school was very small. It was the first inside school that I have ever went to, so that was pretty weird. But I met this girl, and I gotta give her a name. Her name was we're gonna call her KK. So I met KK. KK seemed like a very bubbly, goofy type of person, and one of those people who talk bad about people, but they look crazy themselves. So she was one of those people. And then she had two other friends. One of them, the other one, we're gonna call Lisa, and the other one, we're just not gonna give her a name because she's not even in this video. So Lisa was one person who I never understood. She had long, pretty, thick hair that she kept in a dry ponytail. Like, her hair was bad. It was really dry. And I can't talk myself because my hair was very thin because I didn't take care of it. Well, her hair was dry as hell. So, she wore these V-cut shirts, and she never wore a bra. So every time she would bend down, all you see is breast. And I didn't understand that. I'm like, do you own a bra? Like, you definitely supposed to wear bras with shirts like that. Whatever. So I later found out that, what was her name? Lisa. I later found out that they called her Dirty Lisa. Now that I think about it, it's funny because everybody knew her as Dirty Lisa. So it was one day Lisa went home with her friend, who I'm not going to give a name because she's not really in the video as much. So, but we're going to call her T. So Lisa and T were walking home, and T had to take a crap really bad. So T crapped in a bush. So not KK, Lisa, who don't know how to keep her mouth closed, she went and told KK. KK went and told everybody, even me. But then when it got back to T, T asked Lisa about it because Lisa was the only one with her at that point in time. And then Lisa told Lisa told T that it was KK. So T went to confront KK, and KK told her that it was me. Okay, so I get to school. It's early in the morning. I'm tired. I don't feel like being bothered by anybody, but I'm like, okay, whatever. So I get to school, and I had just gotten off the bus. She comes up to me. She was very respectful. This was T. She was very respectful. She was like, Priscilla, Lisa told me that you told everybody that I took a crap in a bush. And I was like, no, that was not me. And she was like, I know it wasn't you because you weren't the one that was there with me. It was Lisa who was there. So I got so mad. because I don't like when people do that. So I got so mad and I went to Lisa and I confronted Lisa about it. And Lisa knew that I was mad, so Lisa just kind of brushed it off because it was me and T in Lisa's face. Like, what are you saying? Like, what are you doing? Why are you saying that I did that? But she didn't say anything. She just walked away. So I started pushing her. Like, I pushed her and I kept pushing her. So she was like, stop pushing me, stop pushing me. So my other friend, we're gonna call her Shay. Shay came and was like, Priscilla, don't worry about it. She's not worth it. She's this, she's that. So I said, okay. So I sat down. Let me tell you how messy Shay is. Shay is so freaking messy. Shay came and was like, oh, Priscilla, Lisa said that if you put, I remember this like it was yesterday, y'all. Lisa said, I'm confusing myself. I'm sorry, y'all. All these names, I'm not good with these names. Okay, Shay came to me and said, oh, Lisa said that if you put your hand on her one more time, she's going to do this, that, and the fourth to you. And I was like, oh, okay. So I went over to Lisa and I just punched her. Like, punched her. And I just started, giving it to her, just punching her in the face. So she was sitting down and she did not get up. She did not hit me back. She just like was blocking me until how did I get her up? I think I grabbed her hair and yanked her up until she had no other choice but to get up. Because I'm not the type of person where if I see you don't want to fight me, I'm not going to keep fighting you. So I made her get up and fight me back. So she finally gets up and starts like windmilling. Y'all know what windmilling is. They just like and that's really not a good technique because it's like your head is down, you're looking down, and 9 times out of 10 your eyes are closed. So you don't know where you're going. This girl was literally hitting the crowd. She was not hitting me. She was hitting the crowd because she didn't know where she was going. And because she was looking down and her eyes was closed, she didn't know where I was. So I'm hitting her from the side. Like, I'm just like, bah, bah, like hitting her from the side. So she's turning as I'm hitting her. And she's hitting the crowd. So everybody starts to push her. Like, they pushing her. Like, get the fuck off me. Like, they're pushing her my way. I don't know how. It was so weird because that day I dressed up. Like, I had on heels. I had on a nice little polka dot shirt. I remember what I wore. It's so crazy. So I had fell and I tripped over this bath cloth. It was a white bath cloth, but it was so dirty that it was kind of black, and I tripped on that. And when I fell, I brought her down with me, which kind of was a bad thing because she fell on me. So she starts to slap me because she don't know how to fight. So she starts to slap me, and I'm just giving it to her while she on me. She wasn't too much bigger than me, but the way that she sat on me, there was no way I was going to get up. So I'm just wailing her in the face. Now, again, her head is down and her eyes are closed. So she's just kind of hitting me. She's hitting the ground. She's hitting whatever. So I'm just hitting her. Because all I did in Miami was fight. So I knew how to fight. So I just remember one of the staff just picked me up by my shirt. This dude yanked me the hell up by my shirt. And then somebody else had held her. And the stupid thing about it was they put us in the same room. So they was asking us why were we fighting, and she didn't say anything and I didn't say anything. So the principal got upset. She was like, "Why are you guys fighting?" And I didn't say anything. I told her straight up, I was like, it's no point in me explaining it to you because you're going to suspend me anyways. So she suspended me for a week and suspended her for 3 days. So when I got back to school, everybody was just like, oh, why did you fight her? And why did you do her like that? And this, that, and the fourth. And da-da-da-da-da. And that's why you lost. And da-da-da. And I'm like, what? Y'all don't even know me. I was still kind of new at that point. So they didn't know who I was. They didn't even know who she fought. They just like, Who did she fight? Oh, she fought that new girl, Priscilla. Who is Priscilla? Like, so I get to school and they're upset because I fought her. So they're saying that I lost. And I'm like, if I lost, why did I get suspended for a whole freaking week? If I lost, why was I not scratched up and knotted up like her? If I lost, I mean, it didn't even bother me that they kept saying, well, they didn't keep saying that I lost. It didn't bother me that they said that I lost. I'm like, whatever, you know? And then, like, I'd say a week later, she came and she started to sit by me and start to talk to me. And I'm looking at her like, why are you talking to me? Like, I'm the type of person where I don't hold a grudge. It's not like I dislike this girl. Because me and her was not meant to fight. And that's why she forgave me that easily and just tried to come and be my friend. Because me and her were not meant to fight. It was supposed to be KK was supposed to be the one to fight. KK was a very manipulative type of person, and she get herself into shit and don't know how to get out, so she throw her friends who know how to fight into the mix. Or if you don't know how to fight, oh well, you gonna figure it out today because somebody finna get beat up. But I don't know. I just stayed away from her. She kept coming and talking to me, sitting next to me, this, that, and the fourth. And I just stayed away from her. Like, please just get away from me. I'm not your friend. I was never your friend. I don't want to be your friend. Don't want to get to know you. Sorry, guys. My camera died. So, I used to hang around this guy, which I'm not going to give him a name because he's not really in this video. And Lisa liked him. And that's another reason why she kind of stayed around us. Even though he didn't like her. I wasn't her biggest fan, and nobody that we hung around was. And everybody, the same people who was saying like, oh, you got beat up, was the same people who kept asking me like, why you hanging around her? Y'all just fought, why you hanging around her? And I'm like, I'm not hanging around her. She don't know what she want. Like, I just, when she would walk up, I would walk away and my friends will follow. So it's just like, okay, she's in that spot by herself, so then she'll follow. And I'm not finna keep shoe flying her away, so I just let her just stick around and be that weird person that she wanted to be. Whatever, she wanna hang around, let her hang around. Hell, you know, if you can fight somebody and get over it, then hey, kudos to you. But like I said before, it wasn't our fight. It was between Lisa, KK, and T. I don't know why the hell T took a crap in a bush. Like, I would have tried to hold that as long as I could until I got home because that is hella embarrassing. But that is the end of my story time video. I will be making more story times. I will be making more videos, more everything, just on the weekends because I don't really be having time. So, bye guys.